Hi, I'm Tim Evans with CrackEraser.com, and we're going to repair a combination brake on this Mercedes C-Class with our do-it-yourself kit, our 102 kit. We're going to go through the contents really quickly. The wind's going to mess with us a little. So we have your Crack Eraser patented tool for the base, we call it, the tri-cup base. And we have your injector and your piston and your adjusting bolt, crack expander, which we won't need on this chip. You have two things of suction cup lubricant. We have two injector seals and two piston seals and a drill bit. You have your bullseye tapper, you have your razor blade, you have your crack resin and your chip resin, your 20 chip resin. We have your cure tabs, we have gloves, and we have our training DVD. First we want to put the injector together. So you want to take the piston and just load the O-ring on the little groove. And then you want to put just a little drop of resin on there before you put it back in the injector so it doesn't pull off or grab in there. Then we're going to take our injector seal, and there's no up or down. It'll go in either way. It has little ribs on it, and you kind of just take it, put it at an angle, and just work the little ribs in, and then it'll stay. Then we're going to thread it into our base just a little bit, and we're going to put our adjusting bolt in there. Then we're going to put our gloves on. This tool can be used over and over again. You just clean it up in rubbing alcohol, even the O-rings when you're done, or denatured alcohol. So first thing we need is just a little bit of the lubricant, and it doesn't take much for a chip. On combination brakes, you typically don't have to drill them. We'll go over here and take a look at this. It'll be just about 5 minutes. Okay, so we've got a little impact right there, but it's kind of in the center. And when we look at what's in, whether to drill or not, if it's kind of a combination brake where it's really nice and open like this, even with legs, you're not going to drill it, and usually the impact will be in the center. We want to look to see if we can get a seal on there, and it looks like we probably can get a seal all the way across there. So now we'll film from the inside. So you want to suck your tool down, make sure your injector and your adjusting bolt aren't sticking out. You want to make sure that it's all the way down. You hear it kind of pop a little bit, and once it quits popping, it's down. Then we're going to turn our injector and our adjusting bolt down until it touches the glass. Then we're going to go another turn, maybe a turn and a half. Then we're going to slide that over the impact point. We're going to add about 5 drops of resin. The 20, the chip resin, of course. And then we're going to put the piston back in, and we're going to do pressure. And you'll see that red O-ring stand up, or the injector seal. It's actually not an O-ring. You'll see it's under pressure, it stands up, it lifts up off the grass. Vacuum, it goes up inside. We'll do a couple pressure vacuum cycles, then we want to look to see how it's filmed. You look at angles at the legs, like what my little finger is, and they're all pretty much filling. So we're going to go back on and pressure it back up again. I'm keeping it shaded so it doesn't start to cure on us, because the resin cures off of ultraviolet sunlight, natural sunlight. Okay, that leg is going. This has got some tight legs on it, so we'll have to keep working with it a little bit. Yeah, it's going. It's just a little tight. For a combination brake, it's kind of a tight one. There we go. So I'm adding a little pressure to the top. You can push down fairly firmly. You don't want to cause it to spread. If you see a leg, starting to grow, and then you want to stop right away. But most of them, they'll take a little pressure like this, and then that leg picked up resin right away once I did that. So now that looks pretty good. I'm looking at all these angles, and it looks full. So now we're going to cure under pressure a little bit. I'm going to go check with this customer and see what she needs while that sits for a little second.
Doesn't take very long for this to cure. Oh, just a couple minutes, 2 to 3 if it's sunny. If it's overcast, it can take longer.
Okay, so you're not turning it into the engine, you just want to fix it maybe before you fix it. Looks like it's just that one chip. Yeah, and that's why. Yeah, it's not the XI. Yeah, it's yeah, but the right tire and stuff. When they finish this repair up, it'll take another couple minutes. Okay, let's see how that's looking. Oh, I think that might be just nice. So we go back to vacuum. Even let the piston pop up if you want. Pull it off the side. See if the air is staying out. Yep, it all looks pretty good. Then we'll go ahead and loosen the injector and the adjusting bolt. Pop the tool off. Wipe the extra resin and grease. We want to put the pit filler in there, or the C resin can be used as pit filler. A little bit of that on there. And we're going to let that sit for another couple minutes. Our sun went behind a cloud, so it might take just a little longer to cure. Although there's still some UV, but yeah, it'll take just a second. I'm going to clean the other side while I'm waiting for that. Let's see. Getting there, just a little bit longer.
If there was direct sunlight, it wouldn't take quite as long.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's there. Yep, it's done. And then we scrape around, and we scrape straight on until the only thing is left is a little impact point. Take some glass cleaner.
And here's the view back from the driver's seat.
So this is going to show a little more because of the abrasion. When the rock hit, it made like 3 little places there. But it repaired pretty well. And it's over off to the side, and you can see through it now, so it should be fine. Again, this is Tim Evans with crackeracer.com. For more information, go to the website or give us a call at 719-331-5966 or send us an email at info@crackeracer.com. Again, this is Tim Evans with Crack Eracer. Thank you.